Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. RC for Lifers. You know what channel this is. You know what car this is. It's a relic. It's a GTP E/DM1E hybrid. And the GTP was in production, I believe, in late 07, probably till like 2010, 11, somewhere around there. And the DM1E followed it. There was a nitro in the E version. The E is the one that had those inboard shocks that looked all crazy. But that's when they really got serious. Anyway, RC for Lifers, I know you're wondering, what in the hell is this video starting off with this car on the counter? How come we're not in a parking lot, you know, with the lights on, getting ready to do some serious ripping? Well, let me explain. Alright, so before I explain, let's go over how much different this car looks now, right? Yes, I'm still going to run my fan. This is my backup Yaw Racing fan. It's brand new. I'm prepping it to be installed because, well, I'm such a neat freak with my wires and stuff and trying to tidy and hide wires that go through here and there and etc. that I was twisting it so hard that I accidentally twisted the wire off of the solder leads off the motor. So this time I added some shoe glue to the new motor. So that way these wires won't get stressed or get yanked or pull off before I mount that on the NHX clamping motor mount. Alright, so here's the SMC LCO. Lithium cells. High cycle life HP battery. I put a little, you can use silicone or shoe glue. I did that right here just to seal the hole up right there and keep the wires going down at an angle like so, and to keep any kind of dirt and corrosion out of there. Okay, so the battery will go like this. As mentioned, I shortened the wires and added my new XTC150 plugs, right? Everything plugs in. They're perfectly matched up when I plug them in. I got rid of extra weight, etc. So the car is looking clean. It is looking ready to go. Right? And then I pulled on a wire and I was like, yay, I'm gonna slap the body on. And then I turned on the radio, I plugged in the car, and the fan didn't turn on, and then I saw the telltale. I saw the wire totally ripped out of the old fan. I was like, I didn't think it through. Some of these things I just don't think through. And, you know, I do so much and I work so hard to make it neat, clean, presentable, you know, because I'm responsible for how I represent my RC car to the public and how I affect new people coming into the RC pro hobby grade RC scene, right? Because if it's not interesting, if it doesn't look fun, then what's the whole point of actually getting into it? Exactly my point. The car is so freaking light, but that's okay. I like illegally light. We like illegally light because when it comes to drag racing, or, you know, getting hit up in a parking lot, guys, look, even with no battery in the car, you're going to want static sag in your suspension, okay? You always want static sag. Alright? If you don't have static sag, your car will not squat. It will not absorb the torque or the force under load. Okay? Front's always a little tighter, and that's okay, but it's still, I just barely touch it and the A-arms move. You just want it, you want the suspension to be floating, you know? So, yeah. That's why this video looks like this. That's why we're not outside in a big old parking lot right now. That's nice and clean, fresh asphalt or freshly laid black tar. Nice lit up parking lot with a Starbucks in the corner somewhere, something like that. Anyway, so I think I'm going to test it with the GRPs, and then I'm going to put on some my BSR foams that I have from my last video, and we're going to go from there. And definitely we're going to have some fun. And I'm not going to be pussyfooting around. Just because it's like an all refreshed, renewed build again does not mean it is pussyfoot, you know, time to pussyfoot. We don't pussyfoot high output, you know, RC cars. We just don't do that, guys. I mean, it's against my RC religion, if there is such a thing. Okay? So guys, want to see anything particular, talk about anything particular, let me know. You know what? Well, let me plug this in real quick before I cut this video short, so that way I can make, you know, preparations to get this fan on. You want to let Shugu dry good for a good 24 hours. It's already dry, but it's only been on like 3 or 4 hours. But you know, for the long haul, that is. So let me get the battery on. I'm going to get it, first of all. There is the Power Hobby 42 tooth. It's normally supposed to be a speed run pinion gear, but we're using it as our spur gear because it is an 8mm bore. My motor is a 40mm Castle 22 kV with a 5mm bore shaft and a Techno 18 tooth pinion. Okay, so let's get the battery on here, plug it in, show you some quick rips. Alright, so I have not put the Velcro on the chassis yet. Okay, not laid it down yet. So as you can see, I'll be able to really angle it in, and then I will move the battery away from the spur just enough so it doesn't, you know, tear a new rear end hole into it. Okay, so let's turn it on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it works. We don't need to be free spinning the motor up to a certain level, but that is one smooth speed control. That's why I love Orions. You know what? I talk highly of Orion, but I do like Castle speed controls. I've used them before. I like the XLX too, but that is, in my case, if you're using a 5th scale power system, hey. So I would, you know, if this one ever goes out, I would go to the Mama X8S, because that one has the same footprint size. And even though I never use 8S, it's high amperage, it's tunable and all that good stuff. You know, no need to go to a McLaren or a Hobby Wing. I know Hobby Wings are good now, but I'm not there yet with Hobby Wing, and I probably won't be. But nothing against Hobby Wing. They're doing the business in the real world, you know. So, all right, guys, this is RC for Life. Sorry we didn't do this video out in a parking lot somewhere, and but guaranteed, I got it. I got to get the lights on, so I don't know if my first video is going to be at night or in the day. And we'll get some high-speed rips going on with the body, with some heated up tires, and we're going to have some fun. RC for Life. Peace. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned. We're almost there.